Hey, y'all, what's up? This is Chris Robertson from Blackstone Cherry, and you're watching CMS TV.
All right, and we are back right here on CHRIS Akin Presents. Eric, that was a lot of fun, huh?
That was what good news for them, man. Tommy Skio
Yeah, Tommy
joining
Skio
the
joining.
lineup. That's so rad.
That is such a weird, and I didn't want to push it too hard,
Mm-hmm.
but what a weird chemistry to be having a Tesla guy sing on your record, having a Tesla guy that's kind of mixed into your management group,
Mm-hmm.
and then having the guy that they kicked out of Tesla join your band. That is a weird. I mean, it seems like it's working. And
It is working, and it does make sense. And I'm not, I'm excited about it, and I was surprised in a good way, though.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I think the 3 guitar player thing is going to make them sound super heavy.
yeah, I think you're right. I think it'll definitely work. I think it'll work because they're not on tour. If they were all riding to the same venues every night and playing the same venues every night, that might be a little more difficult.
Is that not what's happening? Did I lose something? Because I thought that was the big announcement. And then
no, Skio is going out with them.
Oh, you're
What I'm
saying it's
is
two bands, Tesla and Bad Marriage. Were
Yeah,
together on
what
the
I'm
same
saying
record?
is,
Oh, okay. Got it.
Jeff Keith did 3 songs on the EP,
Right.
and Brian Wheat, and I think Frank Hannon is somehow in mixed into this mix too. Or like producing or something,
Right.
or managing or something like that. So, if they were all out on the road, if Tesla and Bad Marriage with Skio was out, that might
Yeah.
be a tougher sell. Might not. Maybe they're all grown up 15 years later and they're past it. I don't know. But
Well, I know when I watched Tesla on the Monsters of Rock cruise, they totally had photos towards the end of the original lineup.
Okay.
Making sure to show Troy and Tommy
sure.
in there out of respect. And they did a lot of that. They showed almost did a whole montage of the early days up there. So it's certainly doesn't seem to be bad blood there.
Nah,
You know?
I mean, they made millions of dollars together.
That's right. It was a great ride. And
Yeah,
I don't even know all the circumstances of his departure, but it went on, and they got a solid dude to come in.
Yeah,
It
Dave
looks
Rude
just
is
like
great.
Yeah, Rude came in, and if you didn't know and you were 20 feet or further away, it looks like Tommy.
Yeah, the only
up there.
difference between Rude and Tommy, Rude for having the name like Rude, he's the nicest guy ever.
Right.
He's like there's not a nicer guy in any band anywhere. But and Skio's an attacking guitar player, man. He's like, yeah, fuck you, throw the ice at me, I don't care.
If his name was like Dave Goodfellow, but he was a total prick. Yeah.
That would fit. But no, Skio ruled. I mean, Skio to me is a rock star.
Right, exactly.
You know,
Bingo.
he's in that whole Axl Rose category of anytime he's on stage, he's a rock star. It's middle fingers up, both hands. I'm doing it my way, and if you don't like it, kiss my ass.
He's kind of a rock star everywhere he goes. to be
Yeah.
honest. Anytime I've seen him out and about, he's the leather jacket, long hair, crazy sunglasses guy.
Yeah. He has mellowed some.
Sure.
I've talked to him a couple of times here in the last few years.
We all have.
He has mellowed. Because I'll tell you, Neely and I did a takeover when his first solo album came out, and he did the takeover of the CMS.
Oh, it's hilarious, right?
It's hilarious, but it's downright creepy. Some of the stuff he was saying was like,
Okay.
he got into playing Aerosmith's Jailbait, and he's like, oh, Jailbait, yeah, I was like, ooh, dude, he's up, bro.
Yeah, I
but
know
he's
what you
but
mean.
he's just a character. He's always on 100, and that's cool. I mean, that's what made him, and honestly, that's what gave Tesla so much of their edge.
It's what powers the rock and roll spirit.
I mean, I think most, and this is not a slap against Tesla, but I think most would agree, when Tommy left, the hard edge of Tesla left with him. They are definitely much more of a mom rock band now than Edison's Medicine type of a roaring band. Which is okay. I still like I like everything but that last record they did, that Shock. That was pretty awful. But other than that, the one that they did with the Def Leppard guy, that was not real good. But
Okay.
anyway, all right, a couple more things and we're getting the fuck out of here.
All right.
Number one, this is just a real quick thing, but I told him I would promote it. My good friend and our guest at one point, Mr. Dave Landau, his show launches tomorrow. There's the set. There's the first time anybody can see it, I think. It's not even on his website yet, but there it is. There's the set.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks cool. It launches tomorrow on Blaze TV, the Blaze TV. I think it's theblazetv.com maybe, or theblaze.tv, something like that. Just look up The Blaze, and it's the thing owned by Glenn Beck. But his show starts tomorrow. It's a subscription service type of a deal. If you want to save 20% on it, use the promo code NORMAL20. And if you're going to sign up, please sign up, because the more subs that come in using that NORMAL20 and saving 20%, the better Dave looks.
And you can get a taste of these skits that are on there that are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think he's put a few up on
YouTube. Yeah.
And we played them here.
We did, yeah.
On our show. Very funny.
Yeah, and I actually talked to him literally before the show, and he's going to be back on the show to talk about Normal World here in a couple of weeks. So,
wow, great.
We will get him back on to do that. And then the other thing, let me scroll a couple here. I don't know where you find this shit. You sent me these tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
Well, this was me just high looking at Reddit, subreddits and stuff. And I came across this one called Shitty Tattoos.
Okay.
And I thought, well, that'd be kind of a funny segment to have a shitty tattoo segment. So this past week, when I saw one that I just thought was ridiculously bad, I kind of screen capped it and saved it. And then today I go, you know what? I'm going to send Chris those so we could take a look at some of these.
Well, these are okay. Before I bring these up on the screen, there are bad tattoos. We've all seen the ones like the Metallica and they spell the name wrong and stuff like that. We've all seen those tattoos, or
no regrets or whatever.
Stuff like that. Word misspells or whatever.
Sure.
Those are definitely bad tattoos. They wouldn't even qualify as bad tattoos compared to this collection you sent me.
Right.
These are the worst probably ever.
These tattoos will make you feel better about your poor choices in tattoos growing up.
These tattoos will make you wonder why there's not more shootings at tattoo parlors. These are horribly bad. So let's go to the first set here.
I did this in part.
Look at these two tattoos. I'm going to make this full screen so everybody can see it.
One of these is scary and one's super funny. The first one, this must be like a tribute to the 9/11 terrorist attacks, the Twin Towers. And as you can see, he's got a giant 9/11 there on his back. That looks like somebody did it with a Sharpie or something.
Yeah.
Then he's got these super duper cartoony Twin Towers. And he literally has people that are on fire.
Yeah, falling.
out, but they look like something like a 7-year-old would have drawn.
Yeah.
And I just saw this. I go, damn, somebody needs to call 911 and get a touch-up artist here to help this poor guy out. Because
touch-up? This guy needs the Sons of Anarchy treatment where they just black the whole back out. He needs the whole thing blacked out.
There you go.
I mean, there's no touching that. What could you possibly do to fix that? Honestly, what could you do to fix that?
Off the top of my head,
yeah,
you could, I don't know, make some freeways. I don't know.
And that would be better?
I don't know. I'm out.
This is bad.
This other one just had me like dying laughing.
Oh,
this
dick butt?
Dick butt.
Dick butt.
It's
a dick with a butt with a dick in it.
It's this little like caterpillar guy with his butt.
Yeah.
He has a dick coming out of his butt. And I'm just going, this must have been I don't know how this happened to this guy. If it was a drunk thing. Later, I was thinking though, Dick. That's like Dick Butkus. Remember Dick Butkus?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it sounds so funny because I've always laughed at that name also. But when I saw this, I was like, Dick Butt. I was all high and I'm all, that's so funny. Hey, Dick Butt. That's a cut down I've never used or heard.
Never.
Play,
No.
aside from Dick Butkus.
Well, I know a lot of tattoo artists,
Mm-hmm.
and I know for a fact they would not do this tattoo. They would absolutely turn it down. They wouldn't care if they don't get paid. They would not do Dick Butt.
Right.
They wouldn't do it. They certainly wouldn't do this 9/11 thing.
You know, as I'm even that 9/11 one looks like it's pretty real because it looks like they took it right after he had some touch up. It has that reddish bloodish look. But as I'm looking at Dick Butt over here, this might just be some Sharpies on a passed out guy. I don't even know if that's actually like you can see the tattoo above it. He has some stupid Japanese thing up there, and you can see it's kind of faded. This thing to me looks like what we do to people that pass out at a party. A Dick Butt. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Next round.
All right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw these. I was like, whoa, okay. Beat it up.
Beat it up.
Beat it up, y'all.
Now, the real question is that a chick or a dude?
I'm going to say that's a woman. It has the hips of a childbearing female.
All right. But it's got the pants down like a fucking street urchin dude.
Nah, it's just got that, she's a little chubby and her pants are falling down. So but she's got she doesn't just have hands, on her love handles. Those just got some, black dude hands on there.
Black hands.
She tattooed some black guy's hands on there. Beat it up. Just beat it. Just beat it.
And then the guy next to her. What the hell?
Alien dick.
A cock snake.
I mean, is that what the intention was the whole time? Because the one eye?
One eye? I think it is somehow. I think that's what he wanted.
I thought maybe he was like, oh, I want a snake, like a cartoon snake. And then later they realized it looked like that. But yeah, it's clearly a penis snake.
The penis snake. Awful.
Right.
All right, here's the next round. I can't believe you found this many of these terrible tats.
This has been over the course of a week. Okay, so we got a South Park fan over here to the left.
Yeah, he's got every South Park character on his back. Except for the turd.
Crazy.
And I don't see Chef.
Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky. I don't see him either.
And this is a work in progress, too.
Yeah, but even worse than this, what is this thing up top here?
The devil or...
Yeah, the big pig devil or whatever.
At the very top right?
Top right, yeah.
Yeah, that's Satan. That's Satan, a reoccurring character in the South Park ongoing show. And when they did a special once, which I think that's what this artwork is from, like one of the first 2-hour specials they did,
right,
had heavily featured Satan in it. And I think this might have been the artwork from the DVD cover perhaps. But I mean, South Park characters are just going to be a poor choice anyway, because they were purposely drawn bad. They tell you that in the first few seconds. Poorly imitated voices, terrible artwork, and it's obviously could not be mistaken for a total mockery and joke. But this tattoo job here is not good. It's like it looks like they went too deep. It was definitely amateur.
Yeah, awful. And then cornrow guy.
Yeah. There's some on here that was funny because me being a follically challenged guy, it's like, what about tattooing some hair? So I think I laughed because there were some guys who opted for tattooed on hair, and I think I got about 3 of these. Yeah. This is cornrow guy.
This is cornrow guy, but there's more hair guys. Look at these guys. Come on. Both of these are this guy. Is
that Ray Luzier on the left?
It might be.
And then on the right, is that Devo? That's Devo grown up.
That is just bad. But I think the one on the left is worse. If you're gonna tattoo hair on your head, at least make it look like it's combed or something.
Right.
It looks like unkept hair.
That's the thing. It's not going to have. It's impossible to have any body to it. I mean, the cornrow guy, that almost kind of, but it was a white dude with cornrows. It was just bad. I mean, you could tell he probably did that in the 90s when there was that brief period where white people were doing that. Even Axl Rose did it.
Exactly.
Regrettably.
Let's see what's next. The gun to the asshole.
This dude has like a tramp stamp, and I thought of you guys with your guns and stuff. That's funny. Dude's got a gun, but it's not. It's a tattoo of a gun. He's got a tattoo
of a gun in case somebody tries to rob him on the street.
I don't know, man. Anytime a guy has a tattoo anywhere above his butt, it's super G word.
Yeah, it's gay as hell. I'm with you.
Yeah.
And then the crazy cracker over here.
Yeah. You've heard of the crazy M word. People, it's a crazy crackers too.
She's the crazy cracker.
Hey man, give her an 8-ball.
She wants.
She'll get even more crazy.
Yeah, she'll give you some crazy crack, and not.
She'll sing and play the drums. It looks like.
Let's see here.
Yeah, this one. What made me? Oh, obviously, yeah. This person must have been doing some serious acid or mushrooms or something, and they tattooed. What does it say at the top there? Only dog can judge me.
Yeah, only dog can judge me. Not only God, but only dog.
Right. Oh, I see. Okay.
Only dog can judge me.
And they were probably on acid, and their dog was nearby.
Yeah.
And then he's got 1 point. Oh yeah. So check it out. This is a Back to the Future joke. I didn't know if you saw that on there, but it's 1.21 gigawatts.
Why?
That's what it says on the arm.
Why?
Because it's 1.21 gigawatts. Maybe he thinks
terrible.
I don't know. That's a real thing you can do.
And then the Star Wars tattoos.
Okay. Then I was trying to decipher what I'm looking at here, and I believe this is a fat dude's kneecaps.
I think you're right, yeah. I'm
like looking at the pants rolled up above the knee. Now, for people that aren't super dorky lamos, this is a scene from Empire Strikes Back.
Empire, yeah.
Yeah. This is the second of the original Star Wars movies. So this is obviously a Star Wars super nerd.
Yeah. His name's probably John Drake.
I wish we could get a little closer up on it, but one thing that people pointed out that made it funny is that the stormtrooper looks like he's jerking off, like you're looking at him from behind, because you don't see it looks like his hand's on Chewbacca's ass,
right?
And you don't see his left hand. But it's from the scene where he's about to be made into carbon,
right?
Boba Fett has taken him from Guido. I could tell I'm a super dork from back. God. But,
not Guido, Greedo.
Greedo?
Yeah, it's not Guido. Even I know that. I'm not a super dork.
I was testing you, man. I was testing you. You are a dork. So
yes, I am.
The scene with Carrie Fisher, she says, "I love you," and then Han Solo goes, "I know."
Yeah,
and
terrible.
Obviously this guy got a little kid boner over that and decided to put these Millennium Falcons on his knees. That looks so terrible.
It's terrible. Well,
look like
I can't say much about that because my friend John and his wife Stephanie have these big stupid Star Wars tattoos all over them too.
Oh, God help them.
Yeah, ridiculous.
So I'm happy they found each other.
Yeah, well, good for them. And then this one.
Right. Of course. For fuck you, pal. That's what they're missing is pal at the end.
Right. It's tucked into the shirt or into the sock, probably. The
fuck
word pal.
You.
The word pal is in the sock.
There was another one I couldn't find in my pictures that I thought I grabbed where it had the other F word on there that were
nice.
Probably better off not saying. I thought that was okay.
Ugh. Well, there's your bad tattoos for the night, folks. Don't get any of those tattoos.
If you have more bad tattoos, you could send them to Chris, and we might keep this as a reoccurring segment. Who knows?
Yeah. Please send them, and send them with a picture of you having them, because that's more fun if we can make fun of you.
Yeah, most people don't on this Reddit site don't show their face. A couple of them, I don't know what people's problem is. Their tattoos are like not horrible, but not great either, and they're like roast me, you know. And I don't know why people want to punish themselves like that.
Because they think that's attention.
Yeah,
They
any
just want
attention's good attention.
Yep, exactly.
So what about Father's Day? Did you do anything?
I didn't have a chance to get those pulled off, so
Okay,
we will have to hold those until next time. But
next Father's Day.
next Father's Day, I'll have them ready, I swear.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. You did great with the tattoos.
Yeah, I mean, I was racing to the finish line to
Thank
get
you.
anything
Sorry I didn't
done.
send those sooner.
Oh, it's all good. But yeah, I think we're done. I think
Yes.
we gave you 2 quality hours. Want to thank Janet Gardner and Justin James from Gardner James for coming on. They were fun. And of course, Fitz from Bad Marriage. He was fun too.
Yep.
And of course, Eric, thank you as always for being here. Like to thank Nita Strauss for not being here today.
Yeah, we're gonna have to forgive Hurricane Nita there. See if she reschedules with us.
I have no idea what we're doing next week. I know we said we were doing something. I have no idea what it is. But we'll figure that out during the week. And that's that. No CMS on Saturday, people, because Neely and myself will be at the Michael Francis talk. And I will be bodyguarding for Michael Francis. So,
and we should also, which is phenomenal, and I know we're going to get some great stories about that.
Oh, yeah.
And also coming up, I'm hearing I'm going to be a guest on the Seth Williams show.
That is on the 26th.
Right.
I don't know if you're going to be combating or completely agreeing with the Flat Earth guy on the Flat Earth conspiracies. And it's going to be a whole 2-hour show of conspiracies.
Oh, it's great.
And I'm going to say right now, I'm probably just going to sit back. I'm probably going to say nothing because I have nothing to offer in conspiracy world unless we start talking about a little JFK or 9/11.
Sure.
I'm pretty much out.
Well, I can say, you know what, between those two things and, I was going to say check this out. What 3 things happened on live TV? Oh, no, I screwed that whole thing up. Anyways, I screwed that. No, listen to this. 9/11, the moon landings all happened on live television, and JFK.
JFK wasn't on live TV.
I'm pretty sure it did happen on live TV.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Positive because because I've spent the last couple of weeks watching JFK. There's actually a guy out there that has every bit of news coverage from all 3 stations on YouTube. Like all of the coverage, and I've literally spent the last 2 weeks watching it. All of it starts with a break-in. All of it starts with a break-in into like a soap opera or whatever. We have breaking news from Dallas. President Kennedy and John Connally have been shot. None of them are showing him and getting shot. The Zapruder film didn't come out until Time magazine or whatever released it, or Life magazine released it several years later when Garrison took Clay Shaw to trial.
So you're going to tell me right now that JFK was in Daly Plaza and the local Dallas news station wasn't there that day?
They may have been there, but they weren't running. They weren't running live.
Wasn't everything live back then? Pretty much.
No, they were running a sitcom. Hold on, let's see. JFK was shot. Break-in. News.
Right, I know that the break-ins, everything you're saying,
but that's how it was.
Live, to the live television broadcast or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm aware of that, but
yeah, it didn't start. Every one of the newscasts starts with like some kind of a soap opera or commercial or something, and then they flip to the news guy, and the news guy says, "We have breaking news. John F. Kennedy and John Connally have been gunned down in Dallas."
Right. Well, it was certainly something that people were watching, I guess, the news reports live coming in immediately.
Yeah. The news reports were, but
right. This was going to be rammed down everyone's throat.
Yeah.
Is the point.
but him.
This was going to be the top story for the whole world to see.
Now, Oswald getting gunned down was live. Oswald taking a bullet in the stomach, that was live on TV.
Right, and that was all part of this, too.
That's all part of the... Again, I'll talk JFK conspiracy all day long.
Well, the flat Earth stuff, I've, been an embarrassment to my family and friends since probably 2015 with that. But I know so much about all that stuff, so I will just try not to be a Budinsky.
You and flat Earth guy can agree all you want and talk about the firmament and all that other bullshit that comes with it, and I will sit back with a smile and listen.
Yeah, wait. Now, this is what time is this going to be on the 26th?
It is 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, Eastern.
Full 2 hours dedicated to
1 o'clock my time.
Full 2 hours dedicated to flat Earth.
Oh my God,
etc.
I'm going to.
This is Erik 101.
Yeah, finally, I could tell my flat Earth story.
That's right. So. Definitely tune in for that. That is on the 26th. Was that next Wednesday, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Or next Monday or something? Next Monday.
Yeah, I put it on my... I do have
next
it on
Monday.
My phone.
It's next Monday.
Yeah, so I was going to say, it's like a double whammy for me when I get back from this show that I'm going to be playing this weekend at the Four Feathers Casino in Oroville, California.
Okay.
Stephen Piercy with Brittany Fox, y'all.
Nice.
I don't know who's in the band. Everybody's like, is it all the original guys? I don't know.
No, it's none of. It's one of the original guys.
Probably Billy Childs at least.
It's Billy Childs and Friends, is what I've been told.
Okay, so they will be opening the show, playing Brittany Fox hits from back then, and then of course you'll be getting the legendary voice of Rat, Stephen Piercy. You'll be getting myself, Johnny Monaco, Scott Coogan, and Matt Thorne from Rough Cut. So
nice.
That's the band. We're gonna kick yo ass.
There you go.
You better come out. And then when I get back, it's the Flat Earth special on the Seth Williams show.
That's right.
All part of the Classic Metal Show Network. So
y'all do so much of a better job than I do at promoting this thing. That's fine.
That's right. And then I got to do our show. It's going to be a busy day.
Yeah, well, welcome to my world, my friend. All right, let's get out of here. We are done. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, everybody, for caring. And until next week, I have been Chris Akin.
And I'm Erik Ferentinos.
And we will see you later. See ya.
See ya.